Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another banging video. So, if you're new, be sure to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video, guys, we're going to talk about Porsha Williams being slapped with a defamation lawsuit from her estranged husband, Simon Guobadia. Now, guys, before we get into this report, I'm just going to say this. I honestly believe that Porsha used Simon. I believe that she had no intentions of staying with him. I believe she had a plan, and her plan was well executed to the point where she was able to get out of the marriage even earlier than she intended. No, make no mistakes. I really don't care for these two like that, and it's nothing personal. It's just that when you watch people who are, manipulators, it's just people that you really don't want to look up to. It's not people you want to focus your energy and attention on. So as such, because of the mess that both of them have conducted on the internet, they're not really people that you want to look up to. Neither of the two, right? No. I must say that overall, Porsha tries to do her best to keep herself at the top and just look, amazing. Now, we're going to get into this report because in case you guys are not aware, a few months back, Porsha Williams made a post on Instagram where she shared like a little snippet about erectile dysfunction and what erectile dysfunction is. Now, I cannot remember from memory if she had tagged Simon Guobadia. However, evidently Simon, is saying that Porsha is talking about him, and as such, he's taking legal actions. Now, I don't know how this is going to fly, because if she has never tagged him, even though he was on the internet around the same time calling her out, she never mentioned his name, so I don't know how this is going to fly. But let's get into this report. Now, they're saying that Porsha Williams' mouth has gotten her in some hot water. Her estranged husband, Simon Guobadia, has now sued the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum over her erectile dysfunction social media posts. In new court docs obtained by TMZ, Simon claims the Bravo personality made false and defamatory comments about his privates, namely implying that they don't work. Okay, maybe he's talking about, the attachment. Read between the lines, right? Now, they insert the post and it has hashtag men's health awareness. Now, the article further states, Simon says Porsha presented these erectile dysfunction remarks on social media as a fact rather than an opinion, and says the attack has hurt his reputation. He claims he's been subjected to public ridicule and suffers severe emotional distress, especially since Porsha Williams has a massive following on Instagram. Simon is calling Porsha's allegation extreme and outrageous and want to collect big damages over it. Now, they're also saying Simon lawsuit comes months after Porsha posted on her Instagram stories a number of facts about erectile dysfunction, citing it as hashtag men's health awareness. While she did not directly name Simon in the upload, her ex alleges in his lawsuit that they were suspiciously timed amid their contentious divorce, leading several gossip outlets to pick up her ED comments as slight allegations about his bedroom ability. No, he did make a good talking point right there about the timing and all of that. So I do believe that could, be potentially used against her. Now, the report is saying Porsha and Simon married in traditional Nigerian wedding back in November of 2022, tying the knot again in an American ceremony days later. However, their newlywed bliss was short-lived as Porsha filed for divorce in February of 2024 with the former flames, throwing a number of accusations at one another in the press. And as per usual, they reach out for a comment, but there's no response. No, this is what I've always believed, and I'm going to say this without any apology. I'm not going to tell a woman or a man how to live, their life. It's your life. It's your choice. But I do look at women who, date men just for, their money. Some women, they love the man money, but they don't love the person. And I tend to think of those women as prostitutes. That's how I really do think of them. Because it's not as though, you love him and you love the money, there's nothing hand in hand. So it's given the sense that these two were a hot mess. They went into the marriage to benefit so that each could mutually benefit from each other. But I also believe that Simon was a bit comfortable with Porsha. Porsha realized that and she took it to her advantage. I do believe that Porsha went into the marriage to use Simon, and I believe that she had like a 3-year plan, but Simon made it so easy for her to just, wrap it up in 1 year. That's what I believe. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. But the erectile dysfunction, remark, I can see where that is very, hurting or hurtful to Simon Guobadia. But I'm going to say at the same time, we know she was shading him. But in terms of legalities, she never tagged him. Also, Simon doesn't need to worry about those things. If he's good, he needs to just, be good. And people are not interested in Simon's physique. They are interested in his bank account. And that's what I believe. I believe that these, hotties that he loves, to be in their company, in their circle, those hotties are not interested in his physique. They are interested in his bank account. But guys, you know what? As I've said, Porsha and Simon is not someone that, I idolize, even though I don't idolize celebrities, but there are a few that you can, respect in a sense. But Porsha or Simon doesn't fall in that category for me. I see two people who play themselves. That's what I see. And two, con artists in general. I think that Porsha wasn't like that initially, but it could be that out of heartbreak and pain, she decided that she's going to wise up and take the men for all their worth. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts about, Simon suing Porsha for her post or ED post? I want to hear from you guys. Now, while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Share if you care. Stay safe and see you guys later. Bye, guys.